If your content is getting views but not clients, I need for you to stop what you're doing right now and listen to this. Because the problem is not your marketing strategy, it's not the algorithm, and it's not when you're posting, it's your messaging. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what that means and how to fix it. Hey, my name is Ashley. I work with mission-driven brands to be seen and connect with their audience the way that they hope to be by putting them into a proven framework that crops out all of the things that really does not help their messaging and their goals. I've helped clients go from crickets to consistent, not by changing their offer, not by running ads, not by posting more, but just by fixing their messaging. So let's get into it. Here's what I see constantly. Someone has a great offer, real expertise, genuine results to show, and they still can't get clients. Their first instinct is to think maybe they need a better marketing strategy. I think that we've all been there. Maybe they need more content, better visuals, maybe a funnel. But none of that fixes the actual problem. The actual problem is that when someone lands on their page, reads their bio, watches their video, they still don't fully understand what it is that that person does or why they should give a shit or why they need it. And here's the hard truth. Confused people, they don't convert. If I land on your page and I can't figure out in the first 5 seconds whether you're for me, I'm gone. Not because I didn't need you, right? But because I couldn't tell if I did. That's a messaging problem, and it's way more common than people realize. But it's okay because that's something that can be fixed. So let's back up. What actually makes messaging work? Three things. Number one, clarity on who you help. Not entrepreneurs, not women who want more, not, you know, moms, a specific person with a specific problem. The more clearly you can describe that person, the more they feel like you're speaking directly to them because you are. Number two, leading with result, not the process, right? Nobody cares about your 5-step framework. They care about what changes for them after working with you. What do they have, feel, or experience on the other side? Lead with that every single time. Number three, language that sounds like them, not like you. The biggest messaging mistake I see is people using industry language their audience doesn't speak, jargon, like circle back and synergy. Your message should feel like relief, like someone finally said the exact thing that they've been thinking. When you use their words, they trust you before you've even sold them anything. Those three things, right person, right result, right language, that is the foundation of a message that converts. So here's what I want you to do after you watch this video. Go look at your bio, your website header, the first line of your last caption, and ask yourself honestly, if a stranger saw this with no context, would they know immediately what it is that you do, who it's for, and what changes for them, or would they be confused? I want to give you a real example before we kind of wrap this up. I had a client come to me, and her go-to line was, I help people elevate their health. Sounds legit, kind of, right? Yeah, it sounds nice, right? Does it tell me anything? No, doesn't tell me anything at all. Doesn't tell me who she helps, what changes for them, or why I should care today. And I still kind of don't know, unless it's more luxury, right? What elevating my health actually means for me or for who it is that they are trying to help, right? We worked on it together and got it down to one specific sentence that described exactly who she helped and what they walked away with. She didn't change her offer. I don't touch that. She didn't review her website. I don't touch that either. We just changed the words. Within weeks, people were reaching out how they could work with her. She still had the same expertise. She still had the same offer. It was just a completely different result just from getting the messaging right, guys. This is what's possible when you replace vague with clarity. If the answer is no, that's your work. And the good news is, like I said before, this is fixable, right? It doesn't require a rebrand or a new strategy. No, it just requires clarity. If you need help with that, if you want help with that, the link is in the description. And if this video helped you, subscribe. because this is exactly the kind of thing I'll be talking about every week. I'll see you in the next one.